All right, let's talk about something that could totally change how you browse the web. We're diving into Gemini in Chrome, your new AI browsing assistant. We're going to see how this thing can seriously simplify your online life.
You know that feeling, right? You've got like a million tabs open. You're trying to plan a vacation or research a project or just survive the workday. It's just this chaotic sea of information, and finding that one thing you need feels impossible. Well, that's exactly what Gemini in Chrome is here to fix. And look, it's not some separate app you have to download. It's an AI assistant that lives right inside your browser, ready to help you make sense of all that stuff and get things done without skipping a beat. And here's the really great news. This isn't some exclusive paid-only feature anymore. It's actually rolling out to Mac and Windows users in the US right now. So yeah, these super powerful tools are becoming available to way more people. Okay, so theory is great, but how does this thing actually work in the real world? Let's jump into a super common situation. You've got a long video and you need to turn it into something you can actually do. So picture this. You find this awesome video online. It's packed with amazing productivity tips, but it's like 30 minutes long. Who has time for that? You just want the good stuff and you want it now. Okay, so here's what you do. While the video's playing, you just open up Gemini and ask it for a quick summary. Bam. It'll give you the key points. And let's say a part about focus time looks interesting. You can click and jump right to that exact spot in the video. No more scrubbing through. But here's where the magic really happens. The video mentions scheduling some focus time. Normally, you'd have to open up your calendar, create a new event, you know the drill. Here, you just tell Gemini what you want, right in plain English. And done. Just like that. The info is pulled from the video and the event is on your calendar. The whole thing takes, what, a few seconds? And you never even had to leave the tab. Think about that. It's not just about saving time. It's about closing that gap between learning something cool and actually doing it. All right, so that's pretty cool for a single task. But what about something more chaotic? Let's talk about the nightmare that is having way too many tabs open. Does this sound familiar? You're thinking, what were those team building things I was looking at last week? And in the past, your only option was to just keep all those tabs open forever, cluttering up your browser just in case. Well, you don't have to live like that anymore. Now you can just ask Gemini to remember what you were looking at. It'll dig through your Chrome history and pull up those pages for you, like these team building ideas right here. Okay, great. You've got your options back. But now comes the annoying part. You have to actually make a decision, which means clicking back and forth between every single tab to compare the details. It's a pain. This right here is where Gemini's superpower really kicks in. It can reason across all those open tabs at once. So you can ask a super specific question like, hey, which of these works for a group of 10 and takes less than 30 minutes? And boom, it analyzes everything and just gives you the answer. It's like turning a research scavenger hunt into a simple conversation. Okay, we've seen it summarize and compare. But now we're getting into what feels like a truly next level, almost sci-fi capability. We're talking about moving beyond just finding information to having an AI that actually does things for you. It's time to meet your personal web agent. The official term is agentic capabilities, which sounds super technical, right? But the idea is actually really simple. Gemini can now handle boring, multi-step jobs for you. Here's a good way to think about it. A search engine can find you a recipe, but a personal assistant can actually order all the ingredients for you. That's the difference. Gemini doesn't just find stuff, it does stuff. Let's use grocery shopping as an example. Instead of going to the website and searching for every single item one by one, you just give Gemini your shopping list. It'll go to the site for you, start filling up your cart, all in the background while you're doing something else. And when it's all done, it'll show you the completed order and ask you to take a look. Now, this part is super important. You are always in control. You can stop the whole process at any time. And Gemini will never make a final purchase without your okay. The whole thing is designed to be safe, to be trustworthy, and to make sure you're the one calling the shots. So, after seeing all that, let's just take a step back for a second. What's the big picture here? What does this all really mean for how we use the internet every day? You know, at the end of the day, it's all about making things easier and letting you focus. It's about taking these annoying, time-sucking tasks, summarizing, scheduling, comparing, ordering, and turning them into a single, simple request you can just say out loud. And hey, this isn't just for your computer. This stuff is already baked into Android, working right on top of your apps. And it's coming to the Chrome app for iPhone soon too, so you'll be able to do all this on the go.
So yeah, from summarizing videos to ordering your groceries, it's pretty clear Gemini in Chrome wants to make browsing the web a whole lot smarter. Which kind of leaves us with one last question to think about. If you had an AI web agent ready to go, what's the very first boring, tedious task you'd give it?